Hello guys, so today I have a quick but important update for all of you who are interested in supporting the Min Yoongi Center for Autism and Developmental Disorders at Yonsei University's Severance Hospital. And at the end of this video, I will talk about what Professor Chun shared recently on her Instagram. So more stories about SUGA and how he interacted with the kids. So a few days ago, I shared a community post on my channel with the details from Yonsei University Health System about how to donate to the Min Yoongi Center because armies have expressed their interest and their willingness to support. And I think according to NBC News that they posted like 4 days ago, in just 4 days, armies and ordinary citizens alike have joined in the cause and donations exceeded 300 million won in just 4 days, which is incredible. Now, when it comes to international donations, they were still in the process of verifying their PayPal business account. So only international wire transfer was available. But as of today, there's finally an easier way for international armies to donate because PayPal is now officially available. They said, "Dear Army, warm greetings from the Office of Fundraising Affairs at Yonsei University Health System. We are pleased to share with you 2 available methods for donating to the Min Yoongi Center." So let me walk you through the full update straight from the hospital. So option number 1, PayPal, now verified and live. So if you click on this link, our PayPal business account has now been fully verified. You may proceed with your donation through the following secure link. I will attach this link in the description of this video and as a pinned comment. If you click on it, this will show up. Yonsei University Health System, Severance Hospital, this is the name of the hospital, and Min Yoongi Center. This PayPal channel is for properly receiving overseas donations designated for the Min Yoongi Center. Please kindly note, Yonsei University Health System is not a qualified nonprofit organization under the US IRS or other foreign tax authorities, except in South Korea. Therefore, donations may not be tax deductible under the laws of your country. We kindly ask for your understanding regarding this matter. So keep this in mind if this is something important for you. Thank you again for your generous support. For further increase or assistance, please contact this email address. To learn more about Yonsei University Health System and Severance Hospital, please visit their English website. All right. Now, so you can type in your donation amounts, however you're willing to donate. Like, I don't know, $1, $10, $100, all fine, right? And then you can either use your PayPal account or debit or credit card, right? So you can use either option. So that's option number 1, using PayPal, secure PayPal link. Option number 2, which is an international bank transfer, wire transfer, still available. So for those who prefer bank transfers, or can't use PayPal for some reason, here's a full wire transfer info. I already posted on my channel, but I will again post this in this video. Now, one of my subscribers has pointed out that the address that they wrote in the previous post or previous instruction was wrong with the one letter spelling. World Cup Buk-Ro, this is supposed to be WORLD. So I double checked with the fundraising portal, or Yonsei University Health System Office of Fundraising Affairs, and indeed that was a typo. So they corrected it and provided the correct version. So I'll attach this as well. Thank you for pointing it out. So beneficiary name, address, ID number, bank name, branch name, bank address. Yes, so I'll also include all of this in the video description for easy copy and paste. And a couple of reminders, once again, donations may not be tax deductible in your country unless you live in Korea, since Yonsei is not registered under foreign nonprofit systems like the US IRS. But regardless of that, your contribution, if you use these methods, will go directly toward the center named after Min Yoongi SUGA, and that's pretty powerful, I think. All right, so now I think I covered that. This one we already covered. So let's cover this update from Professor Chun, whom SUGA is actively has been working with to help the kids and set up this Min Yoongi Treatment Center, right? So she posted this a couple days ago through her personal Instagram account to share more stories and background about SUGA's interaction and what he did for the kids. So she said, I have already shared much of the background behind the Min Yoongi Center and the Mind program through the Severance YouTube channel and public broadcast interviews, and she did a great job. She and the Severance Hospital team did a great job spreading the word. I'm not sure how much Big Hit was involved, but yeah, they did a phenomenal job to spread the word. All right, and she said, but there's one story I hadn't shared yet, and I'd like to add it here. Using different channels. I love this. Man, she's good. All right, so she said, among the children who took part in the Mind program was a teenager on the autism spectrum whom I have been seeing in treatment for over 10 years, ever since they were in kindergarten. This student didn't play any instruments, and at the beginning of the program, they, I would say they. We don't know he or she. Do we know? No, we don't know. I would say they. So this student didn't play any instruments, and at the beginning of the program, they rarely spoke and often had a blank expression. This student, then one day, while the other kids were playing their instruments, this child muttered quietly to themselves with a discouraged look. I don't know how to play any instruments. 나는 악기 할 줄 몰라. At that moment, SUGA quietly came over and gently said, Your voice is an instrument too. 목소리도 악기야. 땡땡이는 노래를 부르면 되겠네. And here the two circles refers to the name of this child, right? Like 윤기는 노래 부르면 되겠네. 남준이는 노래를 부르면 되겠네. You know what I'm saying? So he said, calling him or her by their name, you can sing. 노래를 부르면 되겠네. The child suddenly smiled brightly and began singing loudly on the spot. It was a moment that surprised and deeply moved everyone in the room. That evening, they went home, the child went home, and kept saying to their mom, Mom, Teacher Min said my voice is an instrument. I'm going to sing from now on. And the kid kept saying it. And the next session, their mother came and shared the story with tears in her eyes. This was a child who usually only gave one-word answers during therapy and rarely spoke. So to see music break through those communication barriers and unlock something hidden inside them, it was incredibly meaningful for all of us. To be honest, before the program started, I had a few concerns. I wondered it might be overwhelming for SUGA to meet children with more severe forms of autism for the first time. But once the sessions began, he proved everyone wrong. He approached the kids at their level, read their individual traits and challenges with remarkable sensitivity, and guided them with such natural ease. All the therapists who took part were deeply impressed. SUGA often said, they're just expressing things in a different way. 단지 표현 방식이 다를 뿐. They're just expressing things in a different way. And he saw the kids' strength and potential more clearly and without bias than anyone else. Maybe that's why, after each session, the kids would go home and say the same thing. Teacher Min is my favorite. And of course, none of the kids ever realized that Teacher Min was actually BTS SUGA. Not until the program ended. Beautiful story. Thank you, Professor Chun, Dr. Chun, for sharing this story with everyone. And yeah, I mean, this story is very powerful, I feel like. Not because it's dramatic, but because it shows how real change often happens in small, deeply human moments like this. You can sense how much trust and patience it took for that one teenager who rarely spoke, like she said, to light up with confidence simply because someone said, "Your voice is an instrument too." And the fact that that someone was Suga is beautiful. And what stands out for me, though, is that Suga didn't show up to inspire the kids in the performative sense. You know what I'm saying? He met them where they were. He noticed what they were feeling, and he filled the space gently as just being Min Yoongi as a human being. And not with fanfare, but with presence. So I feel like that one comment about voice wasn't just encouragement, but rather recognition. He recognized that that child's potential and treated it as real and valid and already enough. And that's, I feel like nowadays pretty rare in any space, but especially in therapeutic environments for neurodiverse children, where expectations are often framed in terms of what's missing. And as we all know now, this clearly wasn't a one-time moment either. Professor Chun's concern that Suga might be overwhelmed by working with kids with more severe symptoms was quietly overturned by how naturally he adapted. You know what I'm saying? And what we see here isn't just a celebrity donation or brief volunteering. It's emotional intelligence and action, and it's respect without condescension, and a sense of care that clearly left an imprint not only on the kids but on the professionals around him, as Professor Chun witnessed. So I feel like at this point, in the end, this story isn't just about Suga or even about the Min Yoongi Center. It's about what can happen when someone chooses to see others without judgment and to speak with care and to show up with quiet sincerity. And I mean, I'm just super glad that such action happened with Suga. That Suga is the one who made such actions, and that it's a reminder that healing doesn't always come from grand gestures. Sometimes it begins with a single sentence, as we have heard from the story told by Dr. Chun. Spoken at the right moments by someone who truly means it. Your voice is an instrument too, so you can sing. So there we go. Suga is indeed a global superstar who chose to turn his spotlight toward those often left unseen. So I feel like Suga's donation, how much? 5 billion Korean won, didn't just build a center. I feel like it built a bridge, and it's a bridge between like music and medicine, and it's between celebrity and sincerity, and it's between the world as it is and world as it could be and as it should be. So yeah, and now through the Min Yoongi Center, we are all invited to be part of that better world. And actually, whether you donate or not, whether you donate, share, or simply listen, I feel like every act of care carries forward the quiet power of what Suga started. And Severance Hospital plans to open the Min Yoongi Center this September, named after Yoongi, Suga. And the facility, according to the news media, will offer not just music-based social training, but also vocational rehabilitation, with the goal of helping patients gain independence in society. And this is something that Professor Chun herself talked about in their content. So good luck with the project. Good luck with the Severance Hospital staff. And yeah, once again, God bless this man, Min Yoongi, and God bless the whole team. God bless the kids, and God bless the pure-hearted and those willing to join the cause. All right. So once again, I will copy and paste and attach it in the description of this video. If you have something you'd like to add by adding more information, if there's something that I was wrong about, fill in the gaps by writing comments. And as always, let's stay positive, respectful, and classy. Peace and love. Bye-bye. Thank you.